Price action has met the targets that we were talking about for CLNV. Let's go ahead and figure out what could be happening for the following sessions. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by once again on this Taco Tuesday. This is ARCa coming at you with a CLNV, technicals and raw price action thread of analysis. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video with a friend so that you and them could consider joining our trading community in Discord called ARCa Bulls. With that said, let's dive right into the charts. Okay, so the last video that we touched on was on Friday, talking about the potential price action for the following day, which was yesterday, Monday. So we actually did get that upside that we were looking for within the range of the 1.272 and the 1.618. And the analysis really that I was talking about Friday is still kind of relevant for the next few days. So let's just go ahead and recap what we talked about on Friday, because this is moving a little slow and it's still actually playing in the expectations that we were already looking at. Okay, you guys. So just like I mentioned on Friday, potentially Tuesday or Wednesday, we can actually see up to these targets here. It's still the case, as momentum is suggesting a continuation to the upside for the following sessions. Okay, just know that there is a lot of fear with what's happening within this asset right now. So why you're seeing this is not only because of day traders, in and out, but it's also because of the fear of some retail as they get, an opportunity to kind of break even, then they'll pull out. You know what I mean? But CLNV is still looking very positive to me. So let's go ahead and move on to the next chart and see what we have. Okay, so this is the statistical side of the analysis, and it looks like it was almost invalidated, right, by that 14-day simple moving average, which is the K% within stochastic momentum. So the curious thing here is that the faster momentum, which is the 3-day exponential moving average known as the D%, this is already pivoted towards the upside. So this can likely start to pressure the 14-day simple to start correcting, which is very curious, and it's very much in accordance to what's happening with the price action here. Please remember that the upside that we were looking for was a massive 4,000% to the upside based on the contraction phase starting from a fully expansive or critical volatility loaded within the 90 percentile of the BBWP indicator, right? So this is volatility represented by BBWP, and it's direction neutral. Okay, so stochastic momentum is now starting to favor that upside. We definitely need the 14-day simple moving average to also pivot to the upside alongside the 3-day exponential moving average for a continuation to the upside. So we're approaching critical volatility yet again, and this is critical contraction. So if this starts to pivot towards the upside while being in critical contraction, this is likely to face a pretty powerful move starting, I don't know, soonish. All right, we still have a day, 17 hours to close this 3-day iteration. So being that we're in a higher term time frame here, this could potentially be a pretty powerful move to the upside. Okay, and also a continuation of our statistical upside. We've already made about 120% to the upside from the initial firing of the signal, right? So if we were to make that 4,000% to the upside, then you're looking at a target of about $1.66. Of course, it's just a statistical average. Please do not take that as a literal average, as I'm saying we're gonna go there. Okay, these are not certainties by any means. And also, there's only 10 iterations, so we would bet a bigger bankroll if we actually had minimum 50, right, or 70, right around there. So let's go ahead and move on to the next chart, and this is going to be the RSI and the last part of the analysis. Okay, you guys, so we are looking at the immediate short-term time frame, 30-minute RSI, in a little bit of a precarious situation, but please remember that the 30-minute RSI tends to live out pretty fast, as it is a very short-term time frame. Okay, we can actually face a little bit of resistance here, then actually come right back down to the bear weakness percentile. Okay, so we're looking at resistance from not only only the 14-day simple moving average represented by that pink line, but also the gravitational zone within the bull weakness percentile. Okay, so as long as we are within this zone and facing the resistance of both those areas, the likelihood of coming back down to the prior zone is pretty great. And also, this is also suggesting a continuation of sideways trading, as it is something that we've been talking about and we've been seeing for some time now. But it's okay. Let's go ahead and now look at the bi-hourly time frame, as it is suggesting an upside continuation as well. But please look at the price action as it's been moving. Okay, consolidation, slightly bullish, not so bearish. Okay, so the good thing is here is that the 14-day simple moving average is approaching that gravitational zone. So the next touch down here could actually propel us just a little bit higher, which is why I'm saying that the relevance of the next take profit target could be a little greater, right, than not. So meaning that the 1.618 to about the 2.272 starts to become a little more relevant, as we are looking at the higher time frame than the 30-minute. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at that 6-hour RSI, as it is also suggesting an upside continuation. We already got a support touch from the 14-day simple moving average here. The RSI signal is your purple line, sorry. So the good thing here is that we are within that gravitational zone, suggesting a continuation to the upside. So it's looking pretty healthy here. All right, so now let's go ahead and touch on the daily, and the daily RSI is suggesting a little bit of a consolidation period, just a little bearish and a little bullish, still sideways. Okay, so if we don't make the upside with the immediate short-term time frames, then we're likely to just continue on the range that we've been actually trading. Okay, you guys, but it's still looking good for CLNV. It looks like there could be some type of catalyst or pending. I don't practice fundamentals whatsoever. So what I'm just saying is that it looks a little pensive. It looks like we're waiting on some good news of sorts. And it could also mean that we're trying to be as careful as we can be, because the, CPI is coming out on the 14th of February. We just got a little bit of some, slightly bearish news from the Fed today. So there are a lot of implications, and there are a lot of variables out in the market right now that could play into why the price action is behaving the way it is, or why psychology or the overall sentiment is behaving the way we are, right? So I just want to let you guys know that I'm not a financial advisor. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy or sell any assets whatsoever. Okay, you guys, I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be just fine. Okay, so in the description below, you will find the TradingView affiliate link. If you would like to follow along and make drawings like this, through the daily videos that we look at, please go ahead and refer to that link, as it will help out my trading future greatly if you did consider signing up for a TradingView account. Okay, you guys, and also please find Twitter and Discord in that description below. Come by, say hello, consider joining the ARCa Bulls trading community. Lots of smart people there, lots of gains being made, right? So let's go ahead and just end this video now so that we can get the rest that we need for tomorrow's trading session. Okay, you guys, with that said, I wish you well, a very good night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios.